and welcome to the program. I'm Roby Brock. We are glad to have you with us. Clint and Arthur, I think I just gave you guys a proper introduction right there at the top of the show, so we'll save us more time for talking. And Clint, I got to come to you first with an off-subject question. Husqvarna announced they are closing their plant in Nashville, Arkansas this past week, going to displace over 600 workers down there. Kind of what does the state do at this point when a big company like that closes, because it falls under your purview to find some solutions?
Right, it's tough news for sure. Our number one priority is those employees in Nashville, and so they're doing a 4-phase layoff starting this November. Each of the employees will receive a severance if they stay until their designated layoff time. So working in collaboration with the Division of Workforce Services on those services for dislocated workers. And then our team at AEDC, the next morning after that news went out, we met with the plant manager, with the members of the General Assembly, the mayor, the county judge, on how can we market this opportunity. Yeah. As we know, in this market, with the availability of skilled workers being at a shortage, if we can show companies around the nation that we have a place in Arkansas where there's a 280,000 square foot manufacturing facility, a 350,000 square foot distribution center, and 600 skilled employees, we believe we have a really good opportunity to market this for Nashville.
All right, tell them Nashville, Tennessee, not Nashville, Arkansas, to see if that maybe makes them think they're getting to the music city there. I'm just kidding. Best of luck in that. I know that's a big undertaking, and I feel for those families that are going through what they're going through there. So thank you for your efforts on that. All right, the reason we are here is to talk fintech. Arthur, I'm going to let you go first. It is booming. There's a lot going on. The Venture Center's been right at the epicenter of a lot of this, not just in Arkansas, but nationally and internationally. Kind of give me an overview of where you think fintech is right now as just an overall subject matter. It's on everyone's mind.
It's fantastically hot, and not just from a financial investment perspective, but from a pure across-the-board technology perspective, all sectors. Name the hot technology, whether it's ChatGPT-4, AI, you name it, fintech is still at the core of it.
Yeah. The state of Arkansas has made a huge investment over the last probably 8 years in fintech. It may go back earlier than that, Clint, but I can't remember it before then. Why does the state understand that this is a place to make some strategic investments?
Well, it's a big priority of ours. Jobs are going to come from entrepreneurs, from supporting existing companies, and from recruiting new ones. So in the entrepreneurship space, some people see us from back in our old days as the Arkansas Industrial Development Commission. I don't think we have to sacrifice one priority for another. This entrepreneurship initiative that we've created with a new division, Small Business and Entrepreneurship Development, under the leadership of Esperanza Masana Crane, is going to go out and tell that story. Everything that we do, from helping entrepreneurship support organizations to standing up things like we did 14 years ago with Innovate Arkansas, to working with the small business and technology development centers to provide those services to small businesses.
It's not just startups. I know when Hugh McDonald, the Secretary of Commerce, was on the show several months ago, he talked about wanting to put an emphasis on small businesses that are already in existence, mom and pop businesses. Do you see opportunity at the Venture Center and with AEDC? Is that going to be part of the mission as well?
It is. It is. Businesses of all sizes, and some of that is from the tools that we have currently, and some of it is an evaluation of what do we need to do to be able to support businesses.
Not everybody at the Venture Center is a fintech company. So
That's very true. But to jump on top of that, AEDC has been a fantastic partner of the Venture Center across its entire 10-year history. And when we are looking to support fintech in the state, you guys are absolutely right. It's both from the pure entrepreneur, I've got a concept in my head, I need to get it out, to existing small businesses that want to grow and accelerate, to large corporates here in the state of Arkansas at the enterprise level that want to not only nurture the existing or new businesses, but curate the best of breed companies from around the world, which is what we do, bring them here to Arkansas, and in some cases, like with Secure Tech and Bond AI, actually make Arkansas and Little Rock their headquarters.
Tell me how the state and private enterprise should partner in fintech space in particular. It's got to be more than just putting some dollars into an investment. That's risky for the state of Arkansas. You do that with the old smokestack concept of bringing jobs to the state, but it's a lot more difficult when it gets to tech. What do you hope to see more of from AEDC or from the state as a whole, Arthur?
Well, I think first and foremost, let's not understate the grants and the grant programs that Clint and his team do. That's extremely important to help jumpstart, to help support. But the other thing that AEDC in the state is extremely helpful with is bringing industry to the table, which is also the kind of customers and partners that we work with. So it's not just the grants, it's also actually creating those opportunities where these corporates can say, hey, we need these kinds of problems, or we need these kinds of opportunities to solve or to meet. Can the Venture Center and other entrepreneurial support organizations in the state either develop new initiatives or go out and find somebody and bring them here into the state?
I'll let you build on that. You got anything to add to that?
Well, sure. I think, just as Arthur was saying, it's engaging companies at all levels in Arkansas, and it's promoting the state as a place where these established businesses can be a part of the entrepreneurial ecosystem. That's huge, and it's bringing people in, like what we're doing with the Vincent Conference. There are some states, some communities you travel to, and you walk away with an impression of, well, I'm not that impressed. And Arkansas is a place where you visit. It's a beautiful state, high quality of life, low cost of living. People care about one another. People say, I may want to live there one day, and that's working.
Tell me about the Vincent Conference that's coming up. What can we expect to happen?
We're extremely excited. What you can expect to happen is a couple of things. This is the second year. The Vincent Summit is where we bring the best in financial technology, the best in financial policy and the leaders, the actual banks, and also the fintech companies that are providing it, and we bring them all here into Little Rock.
I know this. I want to make sure that our viewers and listeners understand this. I mean, for a startup company to get the type of access to the bank leaders that they get, for the companies that they're trying to develop solutions for, you cannot get that like in New York City. You're not going to get that from some sort of venture conference like that.
No. What you'll get is probably, you won't get that from those conferences, and that's what makes this unique. In fact, two really amazing things. One is we are actually putting together what we're calling speed dating for the first time, where we've actually got banks and bankers coming up and meeting fintech companies and doing that 5 to 10 minute, here's my opportunity, can you solve it? Here's my solution, can you solve it? And then actually having a chance for the fintechs who are coming to meet up with these banks and actually talk. And if they hit it off, so to speak, we've got meeting rooms where they can only talk. All right, they're just talking. But so that's one. But at the same time, we've got the policymakers. From Governor Sanders, who's opening up, to Secretary McDonald, who's following her. And on the second day, which we're really excited about, we've got Congressman French Hill again, who came last year, and he's going to moderate upon a panel that's going to focus on some of the key financial technology issues and regulatory issues that both the banks and the fintechs want to hear about.
Yeah, he's been a leader on that in Washington, D.C. for sure. You're hoping a couple of shotgun marriages come out of this conference, I suppose.
Well, there's a lot of language around this with our matchmaking event and with this speed dating. So that's how you do it. You get people together, and sometimes the magic happens.
The goal is to have them locate here if possible, but it's not necessarily what's going to happen, correct?
That's right. The conversations are taking place here. They're getting exposed to Arkansas, to Central Arkansas, to the great environment here, and so that's our hope for sure.
If you can get them here, they usually stick around. What have you seen from some of the fintech companies that have stayed here? There have been several that have located here.
Yeah, I mentioned too already Securitech and Bond.ai. Most important, we've seen growth. We've seen increase in not only their customers, but they're creating high-paying, really good technology jobs right here in Little Rock. And in fact, one of the executives of Bond.ai, Rajesh, is now the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Little Rock.
All right, last, we got about like 10 seconds here. What's a website people can go to learn more?
You go to Vincent Summit. You can go to our venturecenter.com. And if you're a bank and a banker and you haven't signed up yet, can't believe you haven't signed up yet, please enter in our bank, AR Bank, for a 40% discount.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
just had to pitch that.
All right, that's good. All right, Arthur, Clint, thank you both very much for being here. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Roby.
All right, we're back with more right after this.